day 3 of this download session. And what did we do today? I mean, the top kind of basically says it for us, doesn't it? We went downtown, we did a few bits, we grabbed a few bits, and obviously
we went to Zhang's. #Zhang Army.
Hey, it was needed. I've missed that food. I've been dreaming about that food for like the past 9 months. So we had to. It had to be done.
We also filmed some content whilst we were there. If you haven't seen it, it'll be on TikTok.
It kind of is blown up in it.
It has a little bit.
We just thought it'd be really funny just because it was in my brain whilst I was sitting there eating
the random thoughts of Sophie.
Satay chicken skewers.
Oh, incredible.
Oh, if you're down this neck of the woods, even if you're not down this neck of the woods,
a lot of people have travelled anyway, like far and wide, like 300
I was going to say,
just to come here.
Just travel. Come try the food. Yeah. Honestly,
you won't be disappointed.
You won't regret it. It's such
incredible
chef's kiss on it. But yeah, that's kind of, what's that on now? I think the last time I looked it was on 2,700 with some kind of views.
I haven't looked since. So.
Yeah, it's blown up. And do you know what? I might even attach it to the end of this.
Oh, that would be good, yeah, in case
this little sesh.
Yeah,
some people don't have TikTok. Can we mention that app on this?
Well, we have now.
Too bad.
Yeah, some people won't know it, and then obviously you've got to give out, and it just gets complicated. Whereas if we stick it in the end of this, you'll see what the video was and kind of wipe it up.
Yeah, I just thought it's a really good idea at the time.
And can I just say, we had a lovely picture with Chu, and I absolutely love her. Honestly, I adore her so much because she actually reminds me of my own mum.
Yeah,
and I think it's something so endearing about the Asian community. And like when I say the Asian community, I don't just mean like our Asian background of Asia, but like the Asian community in general
as a whole.
We all sort of look out for each other and have each other's best interests at heart, and it doesn't matter where in Asia you come from, we all just gravitate towards each other and gel, and all of our hospitalities are the same, and it's just they're just incredible people, and she genuinely does remind me of my own mother. So yeah, it's really lovely all the time to come back and to see her and to see Chin, and how far their restaurant has come from when they first opened.
So now they do so much more than what they used to when they first opened.
It's incredible.
I might have to go back and try some that are kind of newer, but it's like,
I think next time we'll probably film stuff for you guys whilst we're there, like in the actual restaurant, and sort of show you, because it's a little bit different
come a long
when
way.
we came 9 months ago. So and it's gained popularity, I would like to say, which I did say to Chu earlier, that wow, this is really busy, which is so good, and it's so good to see.
It.
But I know that the locals here absolutely love them and love their food, so they're onto a winner, let's be honest.
Let's go back for another mango sambal bowl.
Oh,
and satay chicken skewers and chicken parcels.
Yeah, I haven't had the chicken parcels yet this time, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Yes, I do.
We have a big order, I'm not gonna lie, but we all have it with no cucumber.
Yes.
Not because it's no cucumber, just for no apparent reason, I suppose.
Well, I don't like cucumber, and it taints the taste of everything, and then I won't eat it. So best to ask without it, and then I can eat the entire dish and really enjoy all the flavours.
So good.
Because genuinely, flavours are
the best bit. Best bit ever. What else did we do today? To be fair, we've had a really chilled kind of day.
We have actually.
We went a walk down to the harbour, like fully down this time, not just like a partial walk.
Yeah, because we did it in the daytime where it wasn't getting dark. It was just sort of
nice.
For some reason, the sun just made a massive appearance at like tea time.
So we took full advantage of that.
When it was calming down. So we were like, let's do it.
Ended up going to the old Chipper Ground.
Yes.
That's another good place for food.
Yes.
We got the chunky chips. It only comes in a small portion, but they're so good.
They are.
If you're down this neck of the woods, also pop along to there as well, because that's a nice
Their barbecue sauce, and they're only sachets, but their barbecue sauce was just incredible. Like, I love barbecue sauce, but this was like a different taste, but it was really, really nice. Yeah.
And then we've just killed an hour on the beach that you can literally see, well, you can't see, or you can see as the sea, but on the beach that's behind us, because we thought, you know what, we can see the fact that the tide isn't fully in, we can still have access on and off the beach, So whilst we're here, let's just go and
especially
explore
because
the beach.
we're here, and literally when we go out of our apartment, you just cross
just
the road,
across the road.
and you're there. And to wake up to this, and I said this in the previous one, to wake up to this every morning this week just feels so privileged and just incredible, because every morning I open the curtains and I'm still
It's a
like
massive
blown
pinch me.
away
Pinch
by
me,
the
pinch me.
view, even though like I know this view, like I've pretty much grown up here, but still it still gets me in all the feels every single time. And like every sunset is different, every sunrise is different. And no 2 days are the same. And just
It's
incredible, beautiful part of the world.
It's a good job you can't see the bottom half of us, because we actually are covered in sand.
Yeah.
And our shoes that we would normally wear in the apartment are also destroyed by the sand.
And the sea.
And the sea.
They've got to dry out.
Good
Yeah.
times. What else did we do today? I think we've basically covered it.
We went to the Duke of Wellington.
Oh,
Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons. We went there as well. You can see we just did a very foodie day today. It was very kind
But
of...
yes, but you say that, but we didn't really like have food from there.
We had a
did have
sausage
something.
butty,
Yeah.
and that was very nice.
And it was just literally 2 sausages cut in half, with
white
on
bloom
a
of bread.
buttered slices of bread. So we cut it in half, added some barbecue sauce, and had half each, because
very nice.
we needed like a pit stop between when we had our breakfast early to then our lunch, and there was still like time in the middle. So we were a bit like, we haven't got any snacks. We didn't really want to buy snacks. We'd rather have a bit of food and then have actual food a bit later, which is what we did. We love Weatherspoons, but that wasn't our usual dish.
That wasn't
What
our
do we
usual
normally
order.
have?
We normally get a chicken breast basket bites. Chicken breast bite basket. Chicken
Yes,
breast
that
bite
sounds right.
basket. That sounds better.
Yeah.
And that normally comes with chips. Or sometimes if we don't get that with chips, we'll get that
With a
but
pizza,
pizza.
And I absolutely love that. And I was kind of like, when I suggested going into the Weatherspoons, I was a bit like, oh, but like, I know what I'm having for my lunch, which I've fancied for ages.
Yeah.
But at the same time, oh, I love lunch from here too. And like, I kind of wanted to do, but there was no way I could have 2 meals like that. I was just greedy, and I couldn't digest
Justify
all
that.
that and have all that. But the next time we go, I definitely want to go
Wanna
and do our
get the
usual
pizza,
like
get the bites.
pizza and bites, or bites and chips. Just
Yeah.
perfect. And
Ooh.
Weatherspoons is so cheap and cheerful as well. But it's the only Weatherspoons, as far as I know, that is here in Minehead. And
don't
obviously
think
it's
there's one, no. I think it
exactly.
is the only one we've
Obviously, it's the one right up at the other end of the
top
town.
Yeah.
But that's good, because you have a scenic walk and you get to see the town and all the shops in town, including some new things like the Works. Minehead didn't have the Works a few years back, so you know
It's nice to have that
nice
as
to
well.
see the new additions.
Also, because I just thought about when she was talking, hence I just went, oh, and then she carried on talking. It's okay, it's fine, we don't mind. We also went to Blenheim Gardens. Is it called Blenheim Gardens?
Yes, yeah. We just went for a quick walk around there to kill time.
And then also went and sat on the afterlife bench, which is still, it's not looking as good as it did when they first put it in mind, but
No.
it is still here.
No.
And it is still nice to go and sit on and have a little bit of a moment to sort of think things through a bit.
Yes.
So yeah.
And I think as well with that afterlife bench, there was one, I think it could be Nottingham, but don't quote me on this, but the one in Nottingham was vandalised and destroyed, and they literally said, we're not putting that back, that's it, it's gone. And the difference with somewhere like that compared to somewhere here like this is that it's such a quiet, quaint little town, and everyone looks after everything. So all the locals will look after everything, and nothing here gets vandalised or destroyed or graffitied on or anything like that. There's no sort of antisocial behaviour or anything like that here. So it's really nice to be able to sort of come and visit time and time again. So I think that'll be there for years to come, although it does, I said to you,
Need a coat of
needs
varnish.
a coat of varnish just to sort of keep it, you know.
Looking pristine.
Yeah.
And that's just somewhere we like to go as well, because we like to sit there and sort of reminisce and think about, you know, people that aren't here with us anymore.
Yeah.
And I sat in somewhere like our grandma, who, without her, we wouldn't have ever even come here in the first place.
No.
Like, it was
No,
literally
that's
her
true.
that used to bring us here all the time for childhood holidays. And, you know, this is something
So
that
many great memories.
staying here in premium accommodation is something we could have only dreamed of as little girls, little girls, I'm gonna go with that one. You know, so it's a very pinch me moment. It feels very full circle,
It does.
and in a way, I do just kind of go, I wish you could have been here. And I know I was gonna be like, oh, she's here with you in spirit, And that's lovely, but what I mean is I really just wish you could have been here in person, you know.
I think she would have loved this because
Yeah.
obviously, I don't know whether we probably have said in a few of the previous ones of these, but obviously it was something we've all as a family said we wanted to do from when we were really tiny.
Yes.
And from when these were built.
Yeah.
You know, we said, oh, I want it to be good one day, oh god, that'd be good, wouldn't it? And like it just never happened until obviously now. But it's just the two of us, and it's just us two experiencing this incredible
moment,
apartment and views, etc. But it just makes you sort of reminiscent and long to
have that
be
again,
back.
but with them people.
Yes.
But you can't have all the people back.
Time's
Anyway,
a funny constraint.
I'm not trying to dull and depress everyone, sorry, but I just had to kind of get that in there because of just being where we've been today and kind of all that.
It links.
It links kind of beautifully. I don't really know what we're doing tomorrow. I think we have one show, but that's at 9:30. I think
tomorrow.
Cheers.
Yes, you're right. 28th.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. We
Platinum
do have
Queen.
a show, Platinum Queen, at 9:30 at night. So we've got an entire day again to do whatever we want to do. But again, it is weather dependent because this morning we woke up and it was bright, it was beautiful, it was sunny, and then all of a sudden
it changed.
Absolutely peed its
Drastically.
pants down, and then it went sunny again, and then dull, and then it was sunny again or cloudy. So it's a bit of a mixed bag at the moment. I'm really hoping it sort of picks up and we can actually have a really nice day without a jacket on, and we can just chill out, mooch around a bit, and then come back and mooch around a bit. But it's like we want to do stuff, but we also don't want to do everything this week, and then in 3 months' time when we come back, be like,
have nothing to do.
What can we do now?
What
We've
do
done
we
it
do?
all like 3 months ago. Even though we know Minehead, you know,
So we commit
so
most of
we
it.
commit
We'll
most
probably
of
have different bits in the summer because there'll probably be more time availability for certain things.
Absolutely, yes.
So we'll probably do the coaster thing as well because we've been saying that for the past.
Yes. I've said
how
for the
many
past
years?
like 2 or 3 years I want to do the open top bus. So they have an open top bus
Mm-hmm.
that goes all through Exmoor, all the way down to Ilfracombe, and goes to Lynmouth and Linton, and I want to go on the steepest railway, which is in Linton, Lynmouth. And it looks incredible, and it's something I've wanted to do for a couple of years, but we've just not gotten round to it, unbelievably, and I know. And also, if you didn't know, there's a zoo not far away from here, Tropicaria, however you say it, and we've said we want to do that as well. The only thing with that is we need to know the bus timetable to get the bus from here to there,
And then back
go
again.
round the zoo, and then wait for the bus the opposite side to come back again, because obviously you don't want to be standing there waiting for like an hour for the bus when you could have just rang a taxi and been there, you know what I mean? But it's an extra cost. But hopefully we'll do those things in the summer and show you
And
guys.
Dunster Castle as well. I've been saying
Yes,
that
that's
for years.
also just down the road.
That's just down the road. But
There's so
again, I
many
think that might be like a
things.
taxi kind of a thing.
Absolutely. There's so many things that are like close by, but if you don't drive and you get public transport,
It's
you've
a
got to
bit-
rely on that, and it's like,
And I think I'd like to do the Exmoor tour thing that they do. I
I'd
think
love
Anchor
that.
Taxis does it.
I would love that.
I think.
Because I really want to go like deer hunting and pony hunting, like not to shoot
Not
them or
to shoot
anything
them,
like that.
just to
I mean,
see
just
them.
to see them and take photographs and really just enjoy the scenery. And that's what they do. I think they do
They kind of
those
do
sorts
them
of
kind of
tours.
tours, yeah.
But then it's like a full day that you're out, and you've got to have like a picnic and your snacks and your drinks. But then I just panic, like, what do you do for the toilet? Like, it's the middle of nowhere. What would you actually do? Like, I need a
bush.
wee quite a lot.
Peanut a bush.
Lovely.
I don't know.
How are you feeling?
I don't actually know. I don't know. Who knows what you do? I'm assuming the places around that they'd know where you. I don't really know.
I don't know, 'cause
I
we've
don't
never
know.
been,
We've
but
never
we're just
been. I don't know. We're
surmising,
surmising.
It's something that we'd like to do, and we've talked
yeah.
about quite a bit. But I think one of these times we're going to have to make these sorts of like things happen instead of just saying we want to do this and we want to go there. I think we've got to be like, right, put the action in now.
Trying to think what else we can cover in these silo sessions that was helpful, not just for my kind of people that view it, but maybe if I tag you, that would be helpful for the people that probably view it from you.
Yeah,
Like, is there anything that you want to add, like, I don't know, disability wise or anything like that wise, like anything you struggled with?
Anything I've struggled with so far?
Yeah, anything useful, blah blah blah. I don't know. Throw it in. Why not? Add it on.
She's really thrown me here with this spanner in the works. She didn't tell me she's going to do this beforehand, so I didn't.
I just thought about it. I just thought about it now.
Is there anything that I've struggled with? I think the main thing that I always struggle with is sound, because this resort, well, in general, Butlin's is massively loud anyway, regardless of where you go. But I think because it's such a big resort, therefore there's more people on the resort, it's very loud. And it doesn't matter where you go, it's constantly loud. Like, the dome is just a hive of activity. And for somebody with sensory needs, that is going to be a massive trigger point. Security for me is a massive trigger point. And I will be discussing this with Butlins, but I feel from a stance of autism and how I have been personally treated over not even just this stay, this is over a couple of years now. I feel like they need to be trained in special needs, autism, whatever you want to call it, disability, etc. Because I personally feel like there's some disability discrimination going on. And also, I hate to play this card because I am not this person, but there is a massive racism card being played here as well. I'm not going to go into detail, I'm not going to discuss any of that in this video, so please don't ask, because I'm going to be taking it up with the company and resolving it with them. So I'm not going to make a massive thing of it on social media or online, but from my point of view, that's what's happening. So that's a trigger point as well. Other than that, I don't really think I've struggled with anything so far because I know the place. But I think if you didn't know the place and you were coming for the first time, I think you'd really struggle with all the change that's happening on the resort, because there's so much building work. And I know a lot of people on the Facebook groups are going, oh, there's loads of building work and it's a building site and blah blah blah. It's not a building site. There's so much to do. It doesn't impact your holiday, but it looks a bit shabby. Granted, doesn't it?
Granted, yeah, to be fair.
And if you don't know, like, I don't understand when they're doing all the work, because when we're going round,
saying
you're not hearing it. But you're not hearing it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's also true, yeah.
Like, when are they doing the work? You're not hearing them do it, you're not seeing them do it, but somehow, every time we go by, there's more stuff added. So they're obviously doing the work.
I think they're doing it kind of at night when everyone's kind of asleep and out of the way.
They have to be.
They have to be, that's it, I think.
I think resort-wise as well, you'd struggle with knowing where everything was unless you had a map, or unless you had researched it or been before. That's a big thing because it's routine and knowing where things are.
I think if you're coming for the first time and you've got a disability, if you've obviously got a phone, which obviously 9 times out of 10 a lot of us do now have phones that are capable of having like apps and stuff on them, get the Butlin's Mindhead app, but make sure it is definitely Butlin's Mindhead, because obviously there's 3 resorts, which means there'll be 3 separate apps. If you get that, everything kind of is on that anyway, like the map of the resort and kind of where the key points are.
Yeah, you can use that to pinpoint everything, which is helpful.
Also for shows as well, it will also tell you which venue your show's at.
And for you to book your shows before you break.
Yeah, if you're booking with Butlins, book before you break as well, via kind of the app thing as well. Even if you're not booking with Butlins, it's still very good to kind of see where your shows are. It will tell you kind of where it is, like whatever show you want to see, where it is. And also, if you don't know where that kind of venue is, it'll give you kind of a map and it will kind of show you kind of where it is on the map, and it's easy to kind of follow and pinpoint. Yeah, that's just a little bit of a helpful thing to you all.
I will think about other things that you'd struggle with, or that I would struggle with, and let you.
I was
guys
just aware
know.
somebody had asked you on your YouTube, and that's kind of popped in my head. So anyway,
I haven't filmed that video yet, but
we will. She will. Well, we won't. She will. She'll film it. It's her video. She's just about content. There we go. She's got an idea now.
I know. I really need to book my ideas up because I haven't filmed any content at all since being here. I've just really sort of relaxed and had a holiday because I've been ill. Last week I was ill. So this week I feel a lot more myself and I feel so much better.
I still need to film
I'm
a
just
part
embracing
2.
me being me again.
I still need to film part 2 of the apartment tour. I watched that back yesterday
yes.
and I laughed at myself.
Yeah, we did laugh.
Like,
We
I
did
literally
giggle.
chuckled at that whole
We did
entire
giggle.
thing.
It was funny.
Like, I think there's a bit where I go, oh, excuse a mess. It's just our cases in the door. It's
you
no
could
mess.
see the
If you could
apartment
see it
right
now, oh my goodness,
it
there's
would be
mess.
excuse mess.
Like,
You'd be like, oh my god, they live like pigs.
we don't.
We don't,
It just,
but it looks like it because
does,
there's two of
yeah.
us and
we've kind of just
There's no-
taken over everywhere.
this sounds silly and I always go, there's no adults to tell us off. We are adults, like,
But
what's
there's
wrong
no
with
one
this? Do
really
you know what I mean?
properly in charge of the scenario.
Except me and her, and we don't mind.
We don't really care.
We don't mind. It's not messy.
It's not messy.
It's just organised chaos and we know where things are.
Yeah.
And we do
So-
tidy up because obviously we have housekeeping and stuff. So we do tidy up every morning and we make the bed and blah blah blah.
Being able to wash and dry our clothes though without any constraints has been really good.
Yes.
Random, but I'll throw that in there anyway. Anyway, hope you're all well. Stay safe.
Oh, if
Love you all.
if you made it this far, God bless you.
Love you all. Bye.
Okay, guys, we're back. Did you miss us? Because we missed you.